Hey guys, and welcome to another free plugin Friday. Hope you're doing well. Today we're looking at another full bucket music plugin, and that is Da Nabla. And before we get into it, I just wanted to say, if you want to subscribe, please do. Free Plugin Friday is every single Friday, so I'll be bringing you little reviews of all kinds of different free plugins every single Friday. And there is much more videos. There's 2 or 3 videos that come out during the week as well, but on Friday it's Free Plugin Friday. So if that's the only reason you're here, do subscribe for that. So what is Da Nabla? Da Nabla is based on the old Korg Delta, which is kind of a synth / string machine. It kind of gets you those typical string machine sounds, pads and stuff. Really good for that. So I've never seen one or played one before, so I'm going to have to take it with a grain of salt that this sounds anything like it, but this is basically a string machine. Now, I haven't used it much, just a few sounds, so I am as early in this as you might be, but we're going to have a look and see if it's worth your download time. So straight up, I've got the preset here, classic Rezo combi. There's a few controls you can tweak, but compared to, say, a lot of subtractive synths, it is actually pretty simple. So you've got your signal generators, which is more like your organ kind of thing. You've got your different feet, and that is your different pitches. You have got an envelope generator, which has different envelope modes. You have a voltage controlled filter, pretty standard on nearly all synths. And then you've got this kind of string section, which has the kind of strings, I guess. And this is basically, so this is synthesizer, that's strings, as you can see here. There's your mixer for it. And then you've got a few things like the joy wheels, which is, you know, your typical wheel kind of deal. And then you've got a couple of effects like phaser and delay, which is just a nice added bonus. So let's just start off with this. Let's just hear what this opening kind of sound is. Straight up, you can hear that it allows you to get, it's like a layered kind of effect, which is really cool. So I think, I don't know how many programs this comes with a fair few programs. We will go through some of those presets, but let's pull up an Inishi patch and just really hear each section and see what we can get with it. So let's go back. So at the moment, I've just got the synthesizer. Let's turn that up a little bit. Yep. Sounds pretty cool. So let's, with these signal generators, you can get the different octaves. Blend that how you want. It's got this real kind of old, almost like video game-like quality to it, which I really like. It's actually cool. Obviously, this envelope filter, let's have a listen. So the first thing I do with any envelope filter is get that kind of long release, short kind of decay deal. I just really like it. Let's now put the envelope back to just basically fixed envelope and try this cutoff frequency. Sounds actually pretty smooth for a digital emulation, especially a free one. Let's go up resonance, see if there's any stepping. A little bit of stepping, but it's pretty good. Let's test this envelope. So some longer envelopes a little bit higher up. Like if you want to do some pads, let's see what we can do here. With a bit of reverb, that could be cool. Now we do have it in normal mode. I believe God mode makes all the envelopes its full proper polyphony instead of what would be the paraphonic style, or I guess it'd be single filter style of the original hardware, which is cool. We've been using it in normal mode. Let's just see how these envelopes go in. Yeah, see that doesn't re-trigger. Does it re-trigger in normal mode? Yeah, so in normal mode, you know, the envelope's triggered there, but this doesn't really have the envelope applied. In God mode, because it's a VST, it allows you to do that pretty easy without much CPU usage compared to the amount of circuits you'd need in an analog synth to do this. Yeah, you get that smooth, basically multiple filter thing. So let's see, bandpass, that could be cool. See with low pass going this other way. Okay, and that's basically the synthesizer section. Let's move on to strings. So I'm going to pull strings up. Ooh, already nice. Basically, you've just got attack, release, and an octave balance here. A little bit of vibrato there, but I don't know if that's just part of the string sound. Doesn't seem to be. Yeah, because none of these are on. See a high one, see a low one. Must just be part of the string sound. Got a bit of EQ. Fairly standard string sound. I kind of like it. Once we put some phaser and delay in, it'd be really cool. So I'm going to mix the synthesizer back in. Let's have a listen. Let's pan them a little bit. Pan that to the left, that's the right. Now I kind of hear the synthesizer. Let's make the attack a bit shorter. Low pass mode. Let's go envelope depth like this, something like this. Bit more release. It's really nice layering there. I actually really like it. Let's add some effects, because who doesn't like effects? A little more release there actually. So let's go with a phaser, because phaser and string machines is just that 70s sound, and it's just great. Let's go on one. One's better. I like one. It's a bit more full on. Let's add a little bit of ping pong delay. Oh, it's got this nice smooth analog style pitch bend. That's really cool. I like that. Just the little things. It's the little things. Let's bring the attack down. The attack down here. Let's have a go. A little bit of a shorter kind of thing. Bring that feedback in the mix down a little bit. Yeah, damn, those effects are good. Okay, so that's pretty much most of the features. We didn't really look at that. You can see the vibrato. There we go. So that turns on and off the wheels, obviously. So that vibrato is pretty strong. Cool. I think we can turn it off there and go to depth here. That's cool. If you turn the speed down, it's almost like a pitch drop. And then you've got pitch there. It does seem to be stepped, but maybe that's just due to my own little thing. That's pretty much all the features. So let's just end this with a few sounds, you know, just some of the built-in sounds. But as you can see, it's pretty easy just to build cool sounds straight away. Well, that's cool. I'm just using the ARP there because it says sequence. Why not? these sounds are kind of similar. Well, that's cool. Real ominous, but I love the layered effect you get with the strings and synthesizer. That's really cool. The pads are the jog wheels, joy wheels. They do really cool things. Probably can't see me actually using them. They're up here in my left hand, but yeah. That one's cool, that's cool. So let's skip ahead a little bit. Let's see what else there is. Wobbler. Now what do you expect from this kind of synth? It's cool. That's another cool one. Ooh, big pad. Let's choose the saddest key. As we all know, it's D minor. So that was Full Bucket Da Nabla. Another great kind of plugin from Full Bucket. Now, do I think that they're probably the most accurate plugins? Probably not. I do like all the ones I've tried so far though, and I have no access at all to any of the synths that they are emulating. So this is the closest I'm going to get, at least until some of the big companies start doing these kind of more weird Korg synths that Full Bucket seem to really, really enjoy. Like the Poly 800, which if a review isn't out yet, that is coming soon too. And then a bunch of modular stuff and all these really cool things. Every company seems to go for the same synths with their own new take on it, which is fine, but I've got plenty of emulations of Jupiters that still don't sound like a real Jupiter, but they're pretty good. And a few Juno emulations and all of that. So having these kind of weirder synths, which probably weren't weird at the time, but weird because, you know, they're not talked about anymore, they're not as sought after, is actually really fun. So again, subscribe if you haven't, like the video if you do like it, and I'll see you next time.